I am driving somebody crazy here on Thursday, March the 18th. And now, this is a bit of an not necessarily unplanned, but unannounced, there's a good word, taste test video, because I took a picture of the strawberry Oreos that I haven't tried yet, and then there's still the grass soda that I bought on our little vacation a few weeks ago. But when we were at Big Lots last weekend, I think, I found these rotisserie chicken Pringles for $1.50. So, rotisserie chicken Pringles. Maybe that's a better, because now you can, it doesn't have the price tag in the middle of his face. Now, I don't know how new these actually are. It says new at the top. I didn't check the date. They don't expire until August of this year, so I guess they are fairly new. I was trying to think if I actually heard anything about rotisserie chicken Pringles. I don't know. Happened to find them there at the Big Lots, and I thought, I'm going to give those a try. So, I'm going to give those a try. And I figured I would give those a try with y'all. And I've been remembering not to eat candy or chew gum or whatever before I leave work, so that I can come home and actually have my palate ready to go. Choosh. There is our... I'll put that on the floor. Minxie's down here, because I told her I was going to get chips. Let's see if she's interested in that. I'm sure she'll be up here for her pound of flesh. A lot of things, I think, it almost smells like dog food, kind of, which is somewhat off-putting. I guess they do use chicken flavoring a lot of times in dog food. It's kind of like those, what the Birdie's beans, whatever, the jelly beans with like the different flavors. I've told this story a million times before. I know I have, because I got that dog food one once. Oh my God, it stuck with me. I think it's trauma. Every time I smell that, I'm just taken back to that moment in time with that stupid fucking jelly bean. Okay, well, it doesn't smell that great, I'm going to be honest. Looks like there's a bit of flavoring there. Ta-da. Maybe. So we'll give it a shot. I've been sitting here hungry. I'm going to order myself some Burger King, some DoorDash, but the weather was kind of shitty this morning. So I was like, I'm not going to make somebody get out in that. Tomorrow looks a lot sunnier, so I was like, maybe I'll order some food tomorrow. Now, luckily, it doesn't taste like dog food. It's a very light taste. I'm going to eat the bottom first. This time. Well, luckily, it doesn't taste like dog food. Minxie is like slinking up here to take a sniff. I can't honestly say. I don't know if there's much flavor to it at all. So maybe it's one of those things, the more of them you eat, the more of the flavoring you get. I don't know. I don't necessarily know that it ticks that, like, if you're wanting chicken, I don't necessarily know that it, I might have to order Zaxby's now, so they can get some actual chicken. Very light flavor. Very light flavor. And I'm not actually sure that the flavor I'm getting from it is the chicken. I don't know. Oop. Got it on my titties. Nope. I don't know. I don't really know what I think of them. That one had a little bit more flavoring to it. So maybe I just got some that are just very lightly seasoned and don't actually taste like much of anything. Maybe I need one kind of like with the, Cool Ranch Doritos. I need one with some thick flavoring on it. Thick. I don't know. I mean, I guess the closest thing I can relate it to is maybe like chicken broth or something. Maybe some kind of brothiness. Brothelness. No, that's something else. They just don't really... Now, hopefully, if you try these, you get some with a little bit more flavoring on it. Because otherwise, they're very plain. So it's basically, they have, original Pringles, which are just like the salty flavor, but then you don't even get the salty flavoring out of it. There's just not much of anything there, which is somewhat disappointing, to be honest. Well, that one had a little bit more flavor to it, but it's not giving me that rotisserie chicken experience, I guess. Some things you're like, oh yeah. I'm trying to eat two at once. Just shove it all in. At least one of those had a little bit more flavoring on it. Want to come up here, Minx? Want one? I'm tempting her. You want a chip, Minx? Come on up. Come on up. You give it a try. You see what you think. Or not. She wants me to give it to her down there. So I shall. I'm going to just put it right there. No, you're not going to do it now? She's like, I'm not performing for you. But yeah, I just don't really... it's a hard one to call, because at least the ones that I got don't have a whole lot of the dusting flavoring on them. And what little that I was able to taste it, I don't know. Like I said, the closest thing that I could, from what little flavor that I got from them, from what few chips actually had a decent dusting of the flavoring on it, Minx doesn't care. She'll eat anything, really, to be honest. So she gives it 2 paws up, I'm fairly certain. But, yes, that is the chip she was licking on. I'm disgusting. Well, I care. I just don't really know. So, hopefully, if you decide to try the rotisserie chicken Pringles, you get some with a little bit more flavoring to them than I did. And maybe you'll actually taste the rotisserie-ness of the chicken. Because for the most part, they're just kind of like flavorless Pringles. For the most part, from what I can get from them. I mean, what little flavor there isn't bad, but there are so many other flavors of Pringles out there that these would not be on the shelf. So far, this would not be my first pick of the litter. You know what I mean? I might need to try them again sometime with some more flavoring to them. But there again, I mean, what little I get is not necessarily that exciting either. So I'd rather just go get like some chicken wings or something. DoorDash some Buffalo Wild Wings. Get some actual chicken in my mouth, you know? So, I don't really know much what to tell you about these. Hopefully they aren't all quite so lightly seasoned. As I've said before, maybe I just got a bad batch. I don't know. Initial rollout. This one looks like it's got a bit more flavoring there on the edge. The edge of time and space. What little I can get from it, I'm not really sure where the chicken is supposed to come in. Maybe the chicken skin, you know? The skin with all the juicy flavors and whatnot. I'm trying to get something, but I ain't getting nothing, so I think it's time to just give up. So, I've liked some of their other special flavors better. What little, like I said, I can taste of that. But if I saw them on the shelf again next to even some of their, like, even original, at least original has some kind of, like, salty kind of, some kind of flavor to it. Maybe I need a different can, I don't know. With my Highland fruit punch, that's definitely a mix. Anyway, well, sorry, that one wasn't very descriptive, I don't think, because it's like it's hard to describe when you can barely taste it. But okay, whatever. Like I said, one of these days I'm going to do the strawberry Oreos and the grass soda at the very least. I'm sure I've promised you 20 other videos that I've never done, but I'll get around to them one of these days, right? But anyway, that's what I got, and I will see you for what I see you.